Harry Potter is perhaps one of the highest-grossing franchises ever. There was a brief time in the 2000s when the perception we had of the series was somewhat split. The early video games were much different interpretations of the books, and gradually they got closer to the source over time. In this video, I'm going to go back and compare the music from the first game and why I think those soundtracks are an important part of the series' identity. The first 3 games were composed by Jeremy Soule. He later went on to produce the OST for Skyrim. The introductory storybook song paints a vivid picture of a child who was neglected by his aunt and uncle. It has a mysterious tone to foreshadow the things that await him at his first year at Hogwarts. While the film's John Williams score is far more theatrical, this song evokes the emotions of Harry being given his letter and finding out the truth about his parents. There are several exciting tracks in the game that evoke feelings of joy and wonder. The main Hogwarts theme is central to the video game series. It always gives you a warm welcome when re-entering the castle, and is one way I find the video games to be a different experience. You feel like you are interacting with the magic of the castle. You feel like it is yours to explore and discover. This theme gets used a lot in the series, with different variations. Even later on in the Order of Phoenix game, it gets used despite having a new music producer. One thing that's very unique to the video games is the appearance of Peeves the Poltergeist. Many people who have only seen the films may not know he exists. Also, I don't care what anyone says. This is what I see in my mind when I read the books. Anyways, his theme song is fitting. Whenever you heard that, you knew trouble was coming. I've also found a lot of the music in the first game to be similar to the 90s idea we had of witches in media. I think this was prior to the movies being so big, so it makes sense. It's always interesting to see pre-2002 Harry Potter media. Okay, let's talk Quidditch. Holy crap, this game had no right having its winning theme be so epic and glorious. I mean, honestly, every time I won the House Cup, I felt like I saved the world or something. And finally, we have the title theme for the game. This is what makes the game specifically special. It gives it a magical essence, and does have some similarities to the John Williams Hedwig theme. However, this theme was honestly far ahead of its time. It was so much more grand than the game even was. It makes it kind of sad to think that the PC version of this game is nearly lost to time. Due to the safe disk DRM that was used in the PC discs of the time, they unfortunately do not work anymore. Even if you have a physical copy of the game, Microsoft abandoned safe disk after Windows 8. The other problem is there's no legal way to download or buy them online, since Electronic Arts lost the rights to Harry Potter. Could you believe that such a huge franchise has its game unavailable to the public? There are still ways to obtain and play a game like this, and there's an entire preservation project dedicated to these games for this reason alone. But regardless, this game will forever be in the memories of the kids who grew up playing as Harry.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!